In today's episode, we catch up with the first episode of Muldoon's Log Volume 2, in which Muldoon faces off against the big one that has recently escaped. We add another new dinosaur to the cast, the triceratops, and continue looking into the mystery of all the raptors loose on the island. Alright, what is up, creeps? Finally back with the Muldoon's Log, and the first episode of Volume 2 at that. And considering how things left off for Volume 1, I'm pretty excited to get into this one, so let's do just that. Well, I guess if anyone does need a recap, just know the last episode ended on the big raptor escaping and murking one of the employees. So that's pretty much where we're at. Shit's finally really hitting the fan. Which you love to see. Muldoon doesn't, of course, but you love to see it. Oh, getting right into it. Oh, just a compy. Little rascals.
Yes, Muldoon?
Colin.
Ray, I need a capture team down to the raptor pen immediately.
What's going on?
Asset out of containment. It's the big one. She's on the loose.
God. Okay,
I also need medical aid here as well.
are you injured?
Okay, thinking about it, how different is this from the status quo? You've had raptors loose on the island since, like, day one, it seems.
Andre,
I'm on it.
I've only got my Spaz 12 on me. I haven't got a trank.
Is dude injured or
A shot,
dead?
It's the kill.
Ooh.
I'll be waiting in the observation to...
What is it?
Oh, shit.
Just send back up and don't call this line, I'll call you.
Oh. Oh, damn, Muldoon's on the run now. Okay, normally, I would assume Muldoon will be so glad to shoot a raptor, but I guess since it's one of the 4 that is theirs, he's very hesitant. Any other time, he'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll blow its brains out. Especially being, this is the big one. That thing's tricky as hell.
You face a lawsuit. You don't take the shot. She hunts you. Either way, you're as good as dead. Bury me, whatever I do.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't seem like she's approaching. Not yet, anyways. Hide in her pen. That'll do it.
Exploring our new surroundings. Best to
I wouldn't...
keep much of her until the capture team arrives.
Okay, so he's just gonna try and hold out for the capture team. I would not be surprised if, like, the big one wanted to kill you specifically.
Dead battery. Christ, they better not be far.
I feel like all the animals see, like, Muldoon is the one keeping them here. Even though he's probably, like, the most respectful person. Not probably, definitely the most respectful person towards the animals. They just don't get how good Muldoon is to them, you know? He's so misunderstood. Is it? Oh, there we go. I was about to ask if it was still in the building. Clearly not. Oh, I'd be doing a better job of hiding. I'd be shitting my pants, let's be real. Acting like I would do any better. She's just like, ooh, what's all this? It's a whole new world for the big one. I would really like a more proper name for the big one at this point. Let's call her like Bertha or something. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, that's just what I'm gonna call the big one. The big one's Bertha to me now. I would not feel safe yet.
What's taking so long?
Yeah, this is...
If I let her get far with Luke.
It seems like all the other employees in this park suck ass. Like, this is a big fucking emergency. You need to be there ASAP. Like, you can't have the, like, capture teams or whatever be taking upwards of, like, 5 minutes or however long when a raptor gets out. You need to be there ASAP, baby.
This will turn into a manhunt that could span hours.
Yep. Exactly what I was thinking, Muldoon. It's gonna take you forever to find that raptor now, because the goddamn manhunt team is nowhere to be found. It's crazy they have no protocols in place for this, apparently. Other than hoping the capture team gets there in time, which they haven't. Oh man, I have just now remembered the hidden raptors thing. God damn it. Well, we're only, what, 4 minutes in? Yeah. Surely I haven't missed any, right? Surely none have happened yet. I gotta keep my eyes peeled. What are we looking at here? What was that sound? It's like a loud whirring. Okay, I hear some type of dinosaur. I can't tell which, though. Is that a herbivore or a predator I'm hearing? Oh, the fence is open. The big one got in. Okay. Oh, is this like... Is that the little, like, power plant, whatever area where they got all the energy at? Or the generators, whatever. Bertha just needs to charge her phone. Chill, Muldoon. God damn. Why you want to go in there, Bertha? Just go back to your pen, enjoy the grass. We'll give you a nice cow to hunt. Not Mildred, of course. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Was that the capture team? Or was that Muldoon? Oh. Robbie, my man.
Arnold, target acquired.
I'd never be more glad to see you in my life.
Muldoon.
Get off.
Okay.
I'm actually extremely impressed you made that shot through the fence, too.
I love Muldoon so much. So happy, Robbie's like, bring it in, Muldoon. Get off me. I love him. But hell yeah, good on you, Robbie.
The feeder door jammed halfway through the cow drop.
Fucking took you long enough to get here, but good on the shot. Muldoon's the fucking best. But man, I really did not expect it to get handled that quick. I don't really know how I feel about that. Like, I know we already got raptors loose on the island, and I'm sure other shit's gonna go wrong. But I really thought the big one being loose was gonna be like a big deal. And not that it wasn't, I just mean like a bigger deal going forward. Like it would be a continuous issue that we had to deal with in Volume 2, but I guess not. Although, we're only 6 minutes into, the first episode of Volume 2. So let's see where it goes before
Must have walked in the humidity.
making any calls.
Happens with equipment out here. Metal expands, things get stuck. Usually it's nothing.
There she is.
Usually you shut it down,
Right
and
down
the
here.
animal never even notices. Today the door stayed open, and she
Oh.
noticed.
Of
The
course.
big one's always watching things like that. Patterns, routines. She saw the opening before Andre. One
I'd be
moment she's
surprised she
beneath the
didn't
feeder,
notice.
Next moment she's airborne.
Yeah, that was
Straight
quick. God damn. Not fucking around. The cow just hanging there.
Andre suffered a concussion, but he's okay.
Well, I guess I'm not getting you
The
into
big
that.
one has joined her comrades in their enclosure.
Okay.
Working fine now, Muldoon.
Give it a
So big one's back in its regular enclosure, and the Andre guy isn't dead? He just had a concussion? Honestly, very surprised the big one didn't just murder him. That's interesting.
few goes, Robbie. When an incident like this happens, it always prompts review of the containment protocols. Protocols say begin non-lethal containment. Always non-lethal. That's the
Sure.
part they write neatly into manuals. What they don't write is what it feels like standing in the jungle with a predator somewhere. in the
Oh,
dark,
yeah. I can
knowing
imagine.
You've only got live rounds in your Spaz 12.
Actually, I
Normally
probably
you'd
can't.
carry a dart rifle for something like that. Tranquilizer. Quick sedation, animal down in seconds. Clean
But you
and
didn't have that.
controlled. I didn't have one. So
Yep.
suddenly the decision isn't procedural anymore. It's judgment. Out there, I wasn't just tracking a dangerous animal.
And knowing motherfucking Hammond, despite the fact that this is ultimately all his fault, like, I mean, these are his facilities that have these many fail points that Muldoon will point out will get ignored. But I bet if Muldoon had been forced to shoot the big one, Hammond would have been pissed. Regardless of the fact that it's his fucking fault, I bet it would have fell on Muldoon.
I was tracking a company asset worth more than most city blocks.
Yeah, the fact that
Years
they're...
of genetic work, millions in
Yeah, the fact that the living thing is viewed as company asset. I mean, I get it, but at the same time.
Incubation, veterinary
Copies.
oversight. These animals aren't wildlife in the usual sense. They're investments, proprietary products. Which means, if you pull the trigger, you're not just killing an animal. You're destroying property.
Yeah, that makes
InGen
sense.
doesn't take kindly to people
Of course
destroying
not.
property. Now in Africa, if a lion goes man-eater, the decision...
Okay, I feel like he pretty much just confirmed what I said. That he would have been on the fucking hook had he shot, even though it wouldn't have been his fault.
Simple. You shoot it. No committee, no lawyers.
Yep,
Ranger
makes
makes
sense.
the call, and that's the end of it.
It's their life or
Here,
yours.
You've got accountants and geneticists and executives who've never stood 10 feet
I love
from
the
something
copies.
that wants to spill and gorge on your guts. And they all believe the animal is more valuable alive than the man holding the rifle. So you start doing the arithmetic in your head. How much trouble would I be in if I pulled that trigger? Funny sort of calculation to be making while something like that is hunting in the dark. The way I see it, you're a dead man.
Actually, the comp face kind of remind me. I won't say where it was at, but there was a point where I was traveling, and I went to, like, a zoo with my family. We were, like, on vacation, and they have all these, like, fucking peacocks just walking around the zoo. That's kind of what the compies are like to me. This is, like, one big zoo, but the compies just get free reign. Just like the peacocks, always going up to people. Or being near the vicinity of where food could be dropped and just waiting. That's what the compies are doing, I bet.
And either which way, because if things went different last night and she ambushed me, I would shoot her to oblivion. And then maybe I would have survived in the conventional sense. But InGen would end me, end my career, bury
Yup.
me in legal prosecutions, and make sure I spent my
So, yeah, exactly what I said. You would have been on the hook.
remaining days in a jail cell. It's
Oh,
a predicament
damn.
that I've never wrestled with before, and I sure as hell hope I never
He would have been arrested had he shot the raptor? Really? All their protocols fuck up. You defend yourself. All of a sudden, you're fucking in jail and in debt millions. God damn.
have to again.
Fuck InGen and
In
Hammond.
the end, no blood spilled, not hers, not mine. Which means on paper the system worked. But I'll tell you something they won't put in the report. The big one didn't escape because the steel failed. She escaped because she understood the opportunity before we did. And that's the
Makes
real
sense.
problem with these animals. They aren't just dangerous. They're learning. Clever girls.
I love how, like, little... What kind of a pin is that? Just put a few barricades. He ain't going nowhere.
You can't
Oh, it's
name the wrong
Mildred.
Mildred, Robbie.
Well, hold on. Hold on. This is the Mildred. She never died, Muldoon, alright? It's not another Mildred. Let's get that straight.
They're the archetypal ceratopsian. The one every 3-year-old
Ooh.
can name before they can spell it.
New
3
dino.
horns, shield frill, beaked mouth. Triceratops is the
New
blueprint
dino, who
people
dis?
carry in their heads when they think of dinosaurs. Second only to Tyrannosaurus in public imagination. And
Really?
considerably easier to manage, provided you respect.
So according to Muldoon, it's like T-Rex in popularity, then Triceratops. I wouldn't have guessed it was T-Rex, then Triceratops. I don't know. I would have thought it would be something like maybe a raptor or like Brachiosaur, maybe. But I can see it. They're
You're
cool.
dealing with 6 tons of muscle wearing a battering
I mean,
ram
they're
on
all
its
cool.
face.
Fucking dinosaurs.
4 residents currently in this paddock, 2 mature females and a pair of subadults. The youngest barely passed her first
What are we
major
doing?
growth
Are they waiting
spurt.
on feeding? That's probably what they're doing, right? They know they're about to get fed. Or is it defensive positioning because
Their
raptors
social
are about?
structure is tight, protective rather than hierarchical in the aggressive sense. Lady Margaret stands at the center of that
Margaret.
cohesion. Broadest frill, calmest disposition, and the others orient to her the way
I love it when they get
eagles
named.
find north.
I need more of
Good
that.
morning, ladies. Triceratops herd dynamics are built on cohesion and mutual protection rather than rigid dominance.
Okay, so they're pretty
Adults
chill.
form a defensive core,
I'm liking
orienting their
these guys.
horns outward while keeping juveniles shielded within the group's center. And movements are guided by calm, experienced females like Lady Margaret, whose
Lady
steady behavior
Margaret.
signals safety to the others. She's
Well, Lady
almost
Margaret, I didn't
9
know you
years
still
of age
danced here.
and has essentially reached her maximum size. Big, healthy girl. She's the closest
You can't
thing
you can't call her
to a
big,
matriarch.
Muldoon. What the fuck?
If she settles, they settle. If she spooks, you clear the area and climb something sturdy. InGen wants 8 Triceratops in total, and another batch
a lot.
is currently being nurtured on Isla Sorna. They're several months old at the moment, but when they hit about the 1-year mark, they'll be transferred to Nublar to
Oh.
join this lot.
So 8 in the same enclosure is what he wants? Maybe that's not... I guess depends on the size of the enclosure, right? But it probably won't be big enough knowing this park.
Heard my Jeep pull up, and I know they've been eyeing the carrots.
I knew it. They're waiting on
Supplemental
food.
Not necessary, but it keeps them clustered here and engaged.
Nice.
Today I need them occupied.
Treating them like
Precisely,
horses.
I need Lady Margaret occupied. Her protective instincts are exemplary. If she thinks the youngster needs defending, she'll put herself
Oh.
between us without.
So this is
hesitation.
protection for you? Yeah, Margaret comes at you. You're done.
Easy, girls. There you are. Keep
Oh, I
that
thought he was going to
attention
hand
here.
feed them.
The
I guess
others
this
always
makes
follow her
sense.
lead. No agitation, no alarm snorts, just the low, resonant feeding sounds of content herbivores.
I really want to see Muldoon hand feed the
Settle.
Triceratops.
I can enter from the east service gate and see what's happening with number 4. Yesterday, one of the workmen said that the youngster was laying down for the entirety of his shift,
Huh.
so she needs checking on. And I can only do that with these guys occupied. Last thing I want is a
Okay, so I guess there's one more youngster in there we haven't seen. I guess because all the animals, I believe, are in groups of 4 or something. I think I remember that being a thing. Unless it was just the raptors and I'm fucking that up. Because, yeah, there aren't 4 T-Rexes. Thank God.
protected response when there's no threat to respond to.
So you're just making them chill so you can get in there, check the other one out. I wonder if they haven't been eating their lysine.
Observations, as I've
like
been
the
watching her
raptor.
separate herself over the past 48 hours. Not exclusion, more a quiet withdrawal.
Or they're depressed. That could be it. You said she's just laying down, doesn't want to get out of bed. Sounds like a depressed
Here she
Triceratops
is.
to me.
This is the youngest of our tri. She's just over 3 years of age. Normally, she's got a spring in her step, but lately she lags at feeding time, beds down apart, rejoins briefly, then drifts away.
It actually does seem like
Animals
she's depressed.
isolate for a handful of reasons: injury, illness, parasitic load, digestive distress, or the simple need to rest without the constant contact of herd movement.
Okay, maybe it's
Prey
not then.
species especially will remove themselves if they feel compromised. They see it as better one vulnerable individual than compromise and slow the entire group.
It's kind of like a cat, isn't
At the
it?
very
When you want a
least, she's
cat.
alert, eyes tracking me.
Whenever they get, like, sick or injured, they like to go off on their own. Although I don't remember if that's more protective measure for the cat than it is you. Because it seems like the Triceratops doing it for the good of the herd.
No panic, no attempt to rise and flee. That suggests she doesn't perceive immediate danger, and that whatever's wrong hasn't robbed her of her situational awareness,
Okay.
which is always a good sign.
So mentally there.
No visible trauma, limbs aligned properly, no swelling at the joints,
I can't really
No
see the other
abrasions
side
along the
or
flank.
underside.
respiration steady. I'm watching for asymmetry in the rib cage, none that I can see. If there's pain, it's internal.
Oh,
There
that
is,
sounds
however,
not good.
something present that I can't document using my lapel cam, and that there is a foul odor here.
Oh.
Faint at first, then unmistakable.
Ew,
Sour
what is it?
smell. Wrong for a hindgut fermenter on a controlled diet. I'll be checking the droppings nearby.
A sour smell? Like egg? Maybe? After, like rotten egg? I'm just guessing. I have no fucking idea.
The stools are well formed, but with that same foul odor
Okay.
that points toward gastro.
No wonder there's a fucking foul odor. There's a pile of dinosaur shit next to you. Like, it is so funny the like order in which Muldoon chooses to do things sometimes. He gets to the point, I can't document it, but there's been this foul odor this whole time. So yeah, no shit. Giant pile of shit, buddy.
Intestinal upset rather than systemic infection. Possible causes: spoiled forage after the rain, ingestion of toxic plant matter sprouting throughout the paddock, or microbial imbalance in the gut. Ceratopsians rely on complex fermentation to break down cellulose from the plant.
Okay, so is it just sick dino then? Is
Disrupt
that
that flora
what we got?
and you get gas, discomfort, lethargy, and withdrawal from the herd.
Oh, she's Cassie.
See how she's laying? She's got her legs beneath her, resting her stomach on the ground. This is the classic guarded posture of an animal with abdominal discomfort. You see it with little kids when they have an upset tummy. They'll hunch over and rest their folded arms
Aw,
into
she got an
their
upset
bellies.
tummy.
This is the quadruped's equivalent of that. If it were a limb injury, for example, she'd favor one side. This is centered, protective. I'm watching her flank for bloat. Acute tympany would be an emergency. That's when you hear sounds from the abdomen that could signal intestinal.
Okay, thank you. That went over my head for a second.
This
I'm
looks
glad you
subacute.
explained.
Unpleasant, but survivable with monitoring. Behind me,
Okay.
I can hear Lady Margaret's low rumble. It's a contact call, not alarm. She knows where the youngster is. She's not rejecting her, she's giving her space while maintaining auditory reassurance.
Just making sure she's all
That's
right.
the distinction people miss.
Lady
Herd
Margaret
defense
seems
isn't
chill.
always a
I
wall of
like
horns.
Lady Margaret.
Sometimes it's trust that the vulnerable member will return when she's ready.
Nice.
Lady Margaret isn't
Giving her
driving
space.
way. She's holding the perimeter steady, so the youngster can recover.
Margaret's a
without
fucking boss,
pressure.
dude.
If her complaints turn out to be dietary contamination or microbial imbalance, we can correct it. If it's intoxication, we need to identify the source before the rest of the herd is exposed.
Yeah.
As long as Lady Margaret keeps the herd calm
So it's just like a tummy ache from
and the
something.
youngster remains responsive, we let nature do what it does best. Heal quietly, on its own terms. I'll recommend a review of the forage in Triceratops territory, and what that'll mean is checking on the Euoplocephalus and the Styracosaurs, because all three species share that exhibit in the park.
Oh, really? Like they're all in the same enclosure? Like
It also means
when people come
collecting
to
a
see
stool
them?
sample for Harding to analyze.
That's interesting. I guess they can do that with some of the herbivores, probably.
And that is one
Jesus.
big time shit.
Yeah.
She escaped, lingered around the pen till nightfall.
What an
And then she
observation.
headed to this maintenance shed.
Okay, that's
There's
what it
usually
is.
not much rhyme or reason when it comes to animal behavior most of the time.
But
They
y-
sense something and then they react.
you know the raptors are more thoughtful than that. Big One's was up to something. Or maybe it was just like exploring the surroundings, trying to like, mentally map it, then come up with a plan.
The big one seemed really curious about that shed.
Yeah.
I'm really curious as to why. I've had a quick
Same.
scrub through the footage from last night and increased it to maximum exposure, but I couldn't make out anything in the darkness. I thought I heard something and felt a presence here. Working in Africa.
Man, I just realized how close I am to the end of the video, and if there were any hidden raptors, I missed them. God damn it. I'm gonna have to go
Does that
back.
to you develop a sixth
Fuck
sense
me.
that helps you detect when a predator is eyeing you. And I felt that last night.
Interesting. Is this the spot where he gets killed in the movies, or am I imagining that? It feels like it. Or not movies. He doesn't make it to any more than the one. But you know what I mean.
No surprises, left the gate open after they took her.
I think it
I'm
is.
Useless. Now, she was very interested in being here. Animals sometimes work off a scent that could be carried in the wind or
She can
smeared
see the
across
future. She
ground
knows she
or
kills you
along
here.
foliage. Our olfactory capabilities are laughable in comparison, so it's very possible that she caught a whiff of something that brought her here. But remember, these animals haven't seen
Another raptor?
anything of this island outside of their enclosure. So her surroundings could definitely contribute to sensory
I could see trying to
overload
link
and
up with the
overwhelm
others.
her. And then she tried digging at the shed door. Actually, better check that the team didn't leave that open too.
Yeah, good
No,
call.
Locked. Good. Nothing sticks out to me at the moment, so it's best to...
Whoa. Is that a raptor? I don't know dino calls, but I'm gonna guess as a raptor. Muldoon? Could you let me know if that was a raptor? Is it in the shed? There's no way, right?
Is that coming from...
Okay, maybe there is a way. Oh, shit. Okay, what the is one of the other raptors in that shed now? Is that why Big One was interested? Huh. But why would one of the other raptors be in that shed? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, one last thing I want to do. When I fucking scrub through, see if I can see any goddamn hidden raptors, so see you in a bit. Oh, well, I'm back. I failed. Surprise, surprise, right? Okay, so there is a moment. I guess I'll go to it. If you go back to the most replayed, which is kind of how I try to find the raptors now, not gonna lie. I'm just like, well, surely that's it. But, okay, here. This is when Robbie shoots the big one, and it's like the muzzle flash. It's like, I guess, like, one of these could be, like, part of a raptor, but... that's not clear enough to say anything. That's just the only thing I found this episode that could have been a hidden raptor. So if there was one, I missed it. But I mean, damn good episode. Great return for fucking Volume 2. I'm just going to call it Season 2. That feels natural to me. Got some action with the big one. Robbie got to be a hero. We see Mildred is still alive and well. And, you know, got a nice little cliffhanger ending, which is, you know, pretty usual. Every episode does that. But this one was real good. They're all usually good, but this one was real good. I want to know what the fuck's going on in that shed. So, some raptors are getting down. Be like, oh shit, sorry. I'll leave you guys to it. That's not where my head goes. You know, that's a good spot to leave the episode, right? Until the next one, peace.